What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I just want to focus in on, just an idea I had. It's not speculation, not even an idea. It's just a possible situation to put on the table for people. So before anyone saying I'm advocating trading anyone or making up rumors or spreading false information, I'm not. I just think, this Boston Bruins team, going into the 2015-2016 season, they got some work to do. And even if they, quote, do that proverbial work, how close are they to winning the Stanley? Bottom line is not that close at all. And just you gotta look at the big picture here. They're stuck in mediocrity. They'll be stuck in mediocrity. Maybe they make the playoffs next year. Maybe they don't. But what if? Hypothetical. This is just a what if. 41 land basketball. What if? What if they do the nuclear option? Their three biggest building blocks are Chara, Tuukka Rask, and Patrice Bergeron. Chara's a 38-year-old defenseman. Some team will still buy high on him. Maybe Jim Benning in Vancouver says, believes his own hype, which Benning legitimately thinks the Canucks are a contender in the Western Conference, which is funny, considering hardly any Canuck fan is buying that. Maybe he's willing to take on Chara. And then, speaking of the Western Conference, you look at the Calgary Flames. I mean, they could use a number one goalie. I mean, all due respect to Jonas Hiller and Kari Ramo. Tuukka Rask, you add him to that squad, they're a contender right away. They're a legitimate Western Conference contender. And then, with Bergeron, I mean, maybe the Florida Panthers think that, they can compete for the cup and, or be a decent playoff team next year with Bergeron in the lineup. Maybe Dale Talon drinks the Kool-Aid a little bit. And then, you move those options, you clear that salary, you are awful next year. You're in the running for Austin Matthews and, whatever assets you get back from, the teams you trade the big three to, for this rebuild. Now, do I think this will happen? No. I mean, but it also wouldn't be the first time a Boston team's done this in the last few years. Particularly one coming off being a contender. Look at the Celtics trade like Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce, Pierce was as loved in the city as any athlete outside of Big Papi or Tom Brady. And, they're still able to move. They're still moved him to Brooklyn, got a shitload of assets, some expiring contracts, and were able to, move some pieces around the board. Celtics still have a lot of work to do there, and, entering year 3 of this rebuild. But, there's progress there. The worst thing you can be in any league, NHL, NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball, to the same level, is mediocre. You either be really, really bad or really, really good, and the Bruins fall right into that mediocre category, and it's, middle of the road, it's tough to get out of. You gotta go up or down, and the bottom line is, I think they're close. I think it's easier for them to go down, get to the bottom, again, get in the running for Austin Matthews, or, Jake Chicker and PRV, whoever, and then, go from there with the rebuild, versus trying to put band-aids over, as Taylor Swift once said, band-aids don't fix bullet holes, and, try to make themselves a contender and sell that to the fans, because the fans in Boston aren't stupid. I think they'd be willing to go through a 3 or 4 year rebuild, in terms of infusing young blood into the organization, kind of cap room, and, really doing some great things. Now, out of the 3 aforementioned players that I'm not advocating trading, let's not pretend I was just saying this is an option, something to think about. Rask would be the one I'd be least inclined to trade, solely because 28-year-old Vezina Trophy winning goalies, don't grow on trees, and not that, Selke winning forwards and, Norris Trophy caliber defensemen do, but, I think they're easier to find than, guy that's won a Vezina and is one of the best goalies in the league, played 70 games last season. Just, there's a whole lot going on here with this Bruins team, and, curious to see how it all shakes up, but, I'd be damned if I'm Sweeney. I'm not considering, the quote-unquote nuclear option. So, we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's our episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the off-season and beyond. Later, guys.